Day 14. My feet are really feeling it from these shoes. Like I've pretty much got them as loose as they can be. But they've gotten so tight from constantly being wet. It's like they don't even fit anymore. And they were pretty big on me to start too. I'm gonna try to make my way up to Caribou Falls. See if I can't get cell service there. You know, I don't want to go, but I had to boil my water this morning to be able to drink enough before leaving and have enough to take with me. It took 2 hours to boil, let it cool down enough to put it into a container, boil again, let it cool down enough to put into a container, boil so I can drink. It's just not a process that can be used in through hiking. It just takes way too long. My time out here would probably double just from having to boil it. The only reason I think I can make it to Caribou is because through George Crosby Manitou State Park, there's a water spigot there, and it's drinkable water, so I'll be able to fill up there without having to filter. And then from there, I should be able to drink enough water to make it to Caribou Falls. But without that water source, I'd have to stop, and I would have to boil and do that same 2-hour process that I did this morning. You see how this is not logical? That's why I want to take the couple days to get off the trail to replace the filter. And since I'm there, I might as well replace the turbo gear that I have. And then I can start again and finish this. I would like to see cedars this big, you know, thicker than that, standing. Very wet, but it's amazing out here. Some people, maybe not aware completely of the situation, say they usually hitchhike. Guys, what are the chances of being able to hitchhike down this road out in the middle of nowhere that pretty much leads to a main road? The only reason there's people on this road is if they have a reason to be on this road. Aspen Knob. Aspen Knob. I was thinking I would maybe have to take a break here, but I don't think I'm gonna have to. Looks like we've got a decently level tent spot. I mean, it goes downhill. I wonder how the water drainage out there. Other than that, not seeing the greatest other tent spots. So you maybe have one good option. All right. I was thinking I was gonna have to take a break here, but surprisingly, I don't feel that bad. I mean, my ankle and my toes, my feet in general, they're killing me because of these shoes, but I'm not feeling very exhausted. It's also weird because, you know, I am carrying water, but also my tent probably weighs a couple pounds heavier because it's soaked. And then there's other soaked gear, so I've got a lot of water in this thing. It's heavy. Hey, I managed to fill up one of my SD cards. to look a lot more like Crosby Manitou. It starts to get mossy. Starts to look like a fairy tale forest. Not that it hasn't been already, but in a different kind of way. We have reached my favorite state park in Minnesota. George Crosby Manitou State Park. Yes. That's my favorite trail in Minnesota. Thank you, Amanda, for all the water. I definitely needed it. Well, doesn't that look familiar? Yep, I've been on this trail before. The sun is trying so hard to peek through the clouds, guys. Oh, I can already feel its warmth. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. It's the first time I've seen the sun in days. Oh, it's so awesome. But yeah, I met this chick, Amanda. She brought out a bunch of water because my water is well, it was gone and the pump wasn't working, or I couldn't get the pump to work. And so I filled up my water bottles. So thank you. Potentially saved my life. I don't know if I want to really go that far, but oh, to feel the warmth of the sun on my legs is amazing. And the first time I was ever on Middle Trail at George Crosby, I thought it was such an amazing trail, but now it's kind of like the rest of the SHT, so I'm just like meh. But I mean, there's still Humpback Trail. I can hear those Cascades raging already. I think this is going to be pretty impressive. Oh, pretty impressive indeed. This is a nice cascade down here. Oh, still quite a ways down. You gotta go off the trail a little bit to get to the Cascades. That's right, I forgot. Well, I'm gonna be doing it just because I want to see it. This is an example of the reservable campsites at Crosby Manitou. I mean, it's not bad. They're a lot cleaner and a lot better groomed than most of your SHT sites. But I mean, to be fair, they got people out here that take care of them frequently and funding to do it. So a lot of the SHT sites, I mean, they're hard to get out to. Guys, when you reach uphill on this trail, prepare for it to never end. When you hit downhill on this trail, prepare for it to never end. When you hit level trail on this trail, you're on the wrong trail. After you cross the river, Crosby Manitou, that is when you're gonna start regretting everything that you've done. Because that was horrible. That uphill, which I'm still on, is horrible. Oh my God, exhausting. I'm so glad I got water from that person. But guys, guess what? When you go up on this trail, you gotta come down, and I am scared. I am legit scared at what the downhill is gonna look like for this one. Oh. I want to say, and we've summited another mountain, but we're probably still going up. And the downhill begins. I'm afraid for my life right now. Oh my God, is it gonna just be a normal downhill? No steep incline? No rock climbing? What happened? I might have died, guys. I might be dead. And I might be on a heavenly trail that is nice and flat. Also, some really nasty clouds over there. I'm concerned. I can't check the weather because my phone is dead. It looks like it might be coming down. I'm gonna get the poncho ready. Okay, now it makes sense. We weren't done going up yet. Well, we made it to Horseshoe Ridge Camp. Wasn't planning on staying at this one, but I might have to. My feet are pretty much destroyed after climbing mountains all day. But I want to get up to Caribou, so we'll find out. Don't throw your tinfoil in there, guys. My feet are in complete agony. I think somebody made a moose. Yep, someone made a moose. Whoa, zoomed in. I think Slenderman is here. Hey, you've got a lot of balls, chipmunk. Hey, no, get out of here. This is why you hang your food, ladies and gentlemen. Just right here. Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle. I should probably get out of here before Alvin over there tries to eat all my nuts. Inside the arms of the poncho were still kind of wet. Slid my arms in there, man. It was so cold. All right, let's see. This is the trail. I gotta go this way. It's supposed to be all downhill for the most part, according to some people I met. I told them what they're in for on Horseshoe Ridge. Hoo boy. All right. You know, the creek at this campsite is further down too. There's no way that it would be logical if I'm boiling. I only got 1 liter of water left from that woman earlier. And I need to save that for, well, now. So I'm gonna have to boil some Caribou River water. So hopefully those campsites are closer to the river. Guys, the sun has poked through the clouds. It's shining at full blast. Oh, it's amazing, but I've got the poncho on. There's some pretty dark clouds out there. Looks like that's to the south. At least I think that's south. And there's the lake. It's got to be south. So my compass is under the poncho right now. Wow. I've covered a lot of ground. It's quite amazing. There's an eagle. Did I get him? I lost him. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you can see like there's Angry Lake and there's Happy Lake. Angry Lake, Happy Lake. There's in between. I can hear all the wind going through the trees over there. That is crazy. Hey, we saw my favorite state park and now we're gonna see my favorite waterfall all in the same vlog. Trying to avoid a lot of deep mud. Some of it's over like a foot deep. It's ridiculous. I mean, hey, if it was cedary out there, oh, it'd be perfect. Favorite waterfall, favorite type of setting. Oh, perfect. We're passing through more magical forest. Just gonna let my feet calm down before setting up camp. There's people out. I've already asked some people if they're heading north. But you know, I think most everybody's gonna be heading south from the weekend. One of the people that I asked if they were going north was kind enough to give me a water bottle as well. People are very kind, and water is very important, and if I can't get something to a boil and if I'm too dehydrated to wait, you know, you're potentially lifesavers. So thank you, everybody who's willing to give a dirty hiker a water bottle. I'm finally making this Weiss Company lasagna. You know, it's really not that bad, but I have been out here for a while. So, I mean, I think I got it for $5. It's really not a bad deal for the amount of calories that's in it. Think about it, man. I mean, this thing's got like 720 calories in it and 30 grams of protein. That's good. I am boiling water from the raging Caribou River. I'm awkwardly staring at you. How's it going? Now we wait for the water to be cool enough. And when the water becomes cool enough, we pour it into a platypus. And then we let it sit overnight to get cold. that is the ideal situation. Man, it is such a mess right here. Got the garbage and all that. Oh, what? Come on, man. No. I need to check to see if this is... Alright, yeah, good. I can add that to my platypus now and boil another liter. I'll have 2 liters for tomorrow. Yippee! Looks like I suffered a little bit of loss on that one. Whoa. It takes so long to boil a liter of water. Oh, it boils.